Welcome back to Lloyd Learner, Challenges in the Human Environment, Section A, Urban Issues and Challenges. This is the third of 4 videos on a case study of a major city in an NEE. More specifically, we will be covering how urban growth has created environmental opportunities and challenges in Rio de Janeiro. Now, let's get into the video. There are also many environmental challenges in Rio, like traffic congestion. Rio is the most congested city in South America. Traffic congestion increases stress and pollution levels and wastes time for commuters and businesses. Steep mountains. Roads can only be built on coastal lowland. Main transport routes become very congested. Tunnels through the mountains are needed to connect different areas of the city. The number of cars in Rio has grown by over 40% in the last decade, and high crime levels mean that many people prefer to travel by car. Water pollution. Guanabara Bay is highly polluted, causing a major threat to wildlife. Commercial fishing has declined by 90% in the last 20 years. There is a danger that pollution could affect Ipanema and Copacabana beaches, which would damage tourism and the local economy. The authorities have promised to clean up the bay in time for the Olympics, but there will still be problems. There are several sources of water pollution, with one being that many of the 55 rivers flowing into the bay are heavily polluted. Next, waste pollution. The worst waste problems are in the favelas. Many are built on steep slopes and have few proper roads, making access difficult for waste collection lorries. Most waste is therefore dumped and pollutes into the water system. This causes diseases like cholera and encourages rats. The authorities have used solutions to solve the environmental challenges, like with traffic congestion. This is for air pollution. One solution is that the expansion of the metro system under Guanabara Bay to the South Zone and Barra de Tijuca. Also, new toll roads into city centres reduces congestion. This means there will be less pollution, which will reduce CO2 emissions, and therefore people will live longer because of the cleaner air. Next, water pollution. Ships are fined for discharging fuel into the bay illegally. Overseas aid has been used to reduce the amount of sewage being released into the bay. For example, 12 new sewage works have been built since 2004 at the cost of $68 million. This means there will be less water pollution. Therefore, there will be more fishing, increasing the supply of food. As a result, this may have a positive knock-on effect and multiplier effect, with less malnourished people, meaning more children and adults can go to school and be employed. Now, waste disposal. A power plant has been set up near the University of Rio, using methane gas from rotting rubbish. It consumes 30 tons of rubbish a day and produces enough electricity for 1,000 homes. This means there will be electricity for homes, hospitals and schools, leading to people having a better quality of life. Now this concludes the video where we solely covered how urban growth has created environmental opportunities and challenges in a case study of a major city in an NEE.